shit. I hope you don't lose your tobacco, man. I thought you was. Oh, you inside or outside, cuz? I guess today be a telltale to show people celebrating a bunch of. I'm just gonna share information. You know, we know Kiramio every year talks about the Christmas thing. I did it years ago. I talked about it on MySpace back in 2000. 2002, I think, back in the room. 2005, MySpace, 2003 maybe. And I've been doing it before they even in the military. I used to hate, like, ex-wives sound like husband with their Catholic, and man, I used to be like, you know, okay, go money, go shopping with them. I couldn't stand it. Man, it brought the worst out of me. Because people are ignorant. We're going to address some things today. I'm gonna get through the deeper parts of what you think you know, and it's like I was telling T, it's a beautiful thing when people lead the literary on it, but you gotta go beyond the literary. People are not gonna conceptualize because you see people know it and they still doing it. Why? I've expressed why. You know, conditioning is conditioning. We're gonna get it here in a minute. It's windy, so it might be hard to hear me. I am not gonna hook up my mic. It's in the shed, in my bag. I got everything. I can hook it up right here on my table, and like you know, really hear me. But I'll speak loud enough. Still coughing up the phlegm. It's coming up. It's coming up real good. How you move, and it wants to know what you're doing, with your hands moving, it wants all that stuff. And I'm not gonna sit there with these monkeys Yeah, love it. Well, Sienna, thanks for the donation, man. Yes, sir. Sienna is my $2 queen. Love it. Appreciate you, man. That, let me tell you something, man. Yeah. I was looking at, I think I ordered a book last night. I don't know, I was half in and out. You know, off and trying to get stuff up. Watching some seatbelt sleeping. I was still watching. We got some Mexican food. And I think I ordered the book. I went to book this morning. This AM. We should be in the state of Florida now. I think I ordered it. But I got the automatic notification, so if I did order it, I just go to my Gmail and you know, have the order number and all that. I didn't look. If I did, I did. If I didn't, I didn't. And I was like, I want to get this. I put it up. I think I was listening to time on the show. And I was like, stop the book. But I'm going there. Just for a few minutes, you know. So I think I ordered it. We'll see. If I didn't, maybe I'll order it today. Maybe I'll order it today. Hey, Melinda, what's up, man? Brett Hinkle, what's going on? Sharon, what's up, man? This is not natural, man. I've been telling people over a decade. So when they got to keep with their whatever, don't give it a thought. So I miss something. You look at it, give it. Don't take the image and, you know what I mean? And create a relationship with it. Never create a relationship with what you come into knowledge with. Then you start enforcing and empowering. Get information, let it be the information. Remember the Rolodex? Don't sit there and consummate and copulate with the information like as if, no. It's more stringent. It'll take you, drain you, and replace you with it. Don't do that. Today is not a day I would create a fire in the fire pit. This way, and going that way, and going that way. We only got like backwood. Even though there's skeet everywhere, all these trees aren't dead. You don't want to cut down and cut anything that's living, even though the dead tree's not really dead. But you don't want to all these mesquite trees are just savage. They're nowhere near their full grown. I mean, them things get big. I mean, mesquite trees get very big, yo. I mean, big. These things aren't even a tenth of their size they can get. So there is plenty of water here. Whether it can be the monsoon, the water lakes underneath. 22 gallons a day. Oh, 22. You know. So anyway, tons of water. Love is the ultimate law of life. This life is a gift. But y'all have not even unwrapped the truth. And I don't like the word love, but y'all haven't bonded with yourselves. How can you when you're bonded with everything outside of you?
focus with the range to point the sentiments. I've encompassed my inner demons. 490-degree angles guarded by angel of shiny elite angels. Thank you, and I of course am the chief triangle. If I die for I wake, well at least I'll fall in my circle. How I'm living for.
Bendición. Adiós los bendiga. Bendición. Dios los bendiga. Oh, bendiga, right? I don't like people that know that speak Spanish. I don't like to. Whether religious, little shorts, or actually having a conversation about most of I listen. And I act like I don't. So that way I can see what people are. And when they start talking smack, I call them exactly what they are. I said, and it tells them that it's like shutting their soul up. But that's not for you to know. That's why I tell you, be careful of the company you keep.
levels, like minerals, the water, and skies to chemicals, technology, get me here in front of my desktop, perusing these beats and whatnot, for my best oxygen, contemplating which bar will they spot to unlock the minds that are stuck within a niche spot. Off the short, I continue to climb, watching the rest flop like carp fishing, 100% fresh shark.
You can't see, can you? You can't see in there what I can see, can you? Is it? You see? There's things in there y'all saw. A lot of y'all run out here because you read. Where would you find crystal like this? Marble, right? Where would you find this? It's a marble quarry, right? You wouldn't find this thing anywhere on the top of the surface because that's impossible for such a thing to exist. Why is it here in probably the millions of billions of tons scattered all over the place? Where do you think this comes from? No idea. That's that done. I ain't gonna play that. How y'all doing? Anyway, I'm not gonna read none of it. I'm not gonna read no places. I'm gonna start the conversation because I've done already ham lean, like a stitch of time, right? Everybody's going around in the new memes, and I'm not gonna get into the creator though. You know, the first lady school and the solstice. You know, Kieran Meal talks about the bargains, drop, Lex Will. I did a long time ago. It's believed that one of my relatives was considered a Moorish, or you not. Maybe a few of them. It doesn't matter. So what? What was different? We're still working on division, patch things, right? And we're still part of the problem. You're not allowing yourself to level up. And then we're melanated. The Aryan, Caucasian, organized. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have some things for y'all to consider. I always say when I come on, get a pen and a pad, write down key things that might benefit you. If you read literary, and that's why it's important to do it, and we have a handful of us who read literary, and it brings people into a different realm. It's like going back to 1981 and watching Star Wars for the first time, right? It opens up some realm to indoctrinate, right? Well, it's better to indoctrinate people with literary. Hopefully your literacy is literary. So that way you can consummate a new relationship instead of an outside of the fantasy and the fiction to keep you inundated and stuck in some fake world outside. Because Christmas, winter solstice, all that stuff is outside of you. None of you celebrate anything. First of all, even the narrative of winter, is this truly winter? 5 months, 13 months, 13 months, 28 days, that one, let's say, year, whatever. It's not really how it works if you do the math. 5 seasons. And there's a purpose for everything. I don't want to be all bad mouthing and swearing and cursing. There's a spell cast on me. You know, I remember growing up when I was in high school when everybody was Santa Claus, Satan's Claus. Where you get that from? I was reading it in a book from old English, Germanic. It was old English, and a book based on Britannia. What do you call it? Britannia. Moors, just like Spain, France, Cordova, all those places we call Spaniel and all that. All these different names that were created not too long ago. That it talked about these clauses, these deals, the crossroads, things like that, and ambiguously it put it all in one perspective, and I was able to see it. And I mean, what do you want me to say? Because I used to get smacked in my mouth. My grandma, like, you know, like I was supposed, but she wasn't telling me that it's a lie. She wasn't educating. My great grandmother was, and that's why I was going finding these books that were there. It was, you know, I told you all in 1939 they taught about Tartary all over the place. All of a sudden this went away. The fact Why is that? There's a lot of us who can go back 7, 8, 13 generations. Literate. Like, some people say that's fiction, but none of them can. Except for the elite. One report. They ain't saying elite. They're not elite about them. But if some of y'all had that information, you probably partake in doing the same thing. Somebody hit me up. What do you mean? There's 3 states. I told you what I said. Just to reiterate it, I would easily work with them right alongside them. They ain't got to knock off. Well, they can try, but they ain't got to knock nothing off. I'd be like, hey, look, I got to brush up for a month or two on the Tesla thing. But hey, look, man, I'll spray these some, and I spray them. I drop something on them. Told you, y'all need to be righteous. You need to learn how to ascend. Y'all think it's a game. This is all wordplay. Well, wordplay got y'all caught up in a conundrum of lies and everything else. I don't have to cast some spell on you. I hate that cast spell. It's the dumbest stuff I've ever heard. I don't have to chant and say things that I'm aware of. Christmas is based on the Christian ideology, white supremacy, and the narrative of me Hollywood. I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Cool. I'm Mr. 101. I'm Mr. Zero Blow. Take one foot in front of the other. Soon you be walking across the floor. Put one foot in of the other. Soon you be walking through the door. Right. Never cast spells on y'all for a long time. But the thing is, it's good always to find. There's a plethora of information. The thing is, as I stated last week, there's information to keep you confused, conflicted, and running in circles. Every time I hear somebody say they're indigenous aborigine, I have no problem. I'm not here to dismiss them. You hear it? When you start sitting there consummating this relationship with the winter solstice to allow you to practice the Christmas shit, both of them are pagan. What is pagan? Well, pagan is derived from a Dravidian thing that has nothing to do with the world they created. Paganism, as far as the narrative, is their constellation of acceptance. It's bullshit. Stop celebrating all these goddamn things that they have you celebrate or you think you can. Has any of y'all ever went down and asked yourself, came up with this solstice thing? Why do we do the grain corn stomp? You know, we give thanks to what? To the natural order, the pleasantry of who we are. Yeah, we're born, we're fighting, we're murdering one another, but we have no personal focus. The enemy is that. And y'all saw the posts I made showing these little idiot costume character cops. I don't care if they watch it, they ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. I think that's emotional feelings. I'm stating the fucking fact. Excuse my language, letting you know, in case you're weary in your quandary of your false existence. The reality is, y'all will do anything to hold on to the world they gave you. We got children right now being nurtured in a lie by the most ignorant of us. You think that's supposed to be beneficial? What happens when you have a whole lot of, when we venerate a whole lot of truth? And then we have 2 hands over here, times 2. We have a whole lot of minds, right? When we bring it over here, when we marry, 2 hands to 1. What do you think is going to take precedence in the time that we cause and darkness and everything else? It's like, you always hear these dumb bell scans and these rich Negroes, right? Talking about, hey, sisters and all them with the welfare plus the 96 Act 1960, so they wanted to destroy the family and the fathers had to leave the house with Vietnam veterans. Based on the Zionist narrative, fake Jews, and they can give me a little yellow convert to a religion, and religions are false, based on original people. But you can never convert to who the people are. Just like Hollywood made y'all think that the fair skin was a better thing. That's a lie. I'm not marketing on my beloved, beautiful light skin, lighter, wheat sisters, all right, brothers. It's just a fact. You gotta break through this chimney that's full of creosote, right? Before it explodes, and then it I know what I'm saying. They forgot some things. They have to always go back and read. They gotta figure out everything. They think they got everything because it's a big game. When you play with things you're not supposed to, mess with things, and you think that you're the apprentice or the professional, and everything you do is outside the text of existence, it's gonna bite you. I was watching the soldiers the day before the so-called married day, taking out lives when they were getting Russians dropping drone bombs on them, wounded. They see their friend dead, and they turn their little M16 that come from over here, from this fake ass government, and they blew their brains out. Because y'all don't hear about the stories of what's happening to some of the capturing. It's pretty bad. As usual, because all people that wear a uniform are pretty fucking stupid. If they were truly soldiers and warriors like they expressed to, especially special force characters. Yes, I trained hard for 2 years. I know I would have made it because I don't believe in giving up a felony. I just stopped. Like, I'm not even amongst them. It's considered illegal. But I would have brought all my information with me too. Somebody there, because of their stupidity, lethargy, and everything else, would attempt to say we gotta get rid of him. Just like the whole network, all those people were dead now, served over. Okay. Who celebrate all these holidays is a beautiful thing, and then go right back into being into the darkness of things. No Hawa. The Hawa is not. It's not. And they will, as soon as in their existence, because of their ignorance, the slumbering of their condescending narrative of thought, ideology of terroristic values, while pressing every gaslight, saying you're the terrorist, you belong to the black extremists, white superior, this, that, everything they use to build up, bring it to a place, and then destroy. Okay? It's like, this the thing in it, bro. Yeah. And the ginger, too. But, oh, you open, okay. But the reality is, how do you get a people, a person's interest? Realize that, man, we could have stopped this. We all could have stopped this. I look at New York City and I curse you. If you're feeling every morning. And you see that little idiot who said that homeless woman, wonderful woman, believes and abandoned. But ain't nobody talking about that worthless ass mayor, that African. Nobody's talking about those worthless ass politicians, the Zionist occupation of the land. Because I'm well aware that more brothers and sisters and Latinos voted for Trump. So they hijacked and robbed another one. That's what they do in California. A lot of people in California is tired of Democratic. Even the Latino community, tired of. And then they went into this how devious they are. They started right before this thing to get Trump, and y'all pissed him off. I can't blame Trump. They probably would fly, sit in the seat right next to me, spraying these 3 cities like I got about 5 more. I'd be like, this idiot. Because y'all became everything they created. You keep putting your hands out, but them niggas people in New York didn't even. And we know that it's based on a Marine who choked out. Did that guy die? An individual who was very threatening and damaging to others. He could have went beyond it. feeding the front of her. It's an old elephant. That's just beautiful. Anyway, where's that? What's this? King Joshua, excellent. Excellent, you got a new jam. World and the country is looking at New York and all these places they visited, and all these bad guys dancing and jumping around, you know, Sandman and shoe shine, tap dancing, carrying on like they something bad because, you know, breakdancing and hip hop and the little gang wars of the 60s brought on by the very government that subjugated y'all with the food and the fluoride and everything else, still when the line proliferate based upon the Zionist narrative to subjugate and keep you with your hands out instead of being what you're supposed to be. Just like this damn Christmas and this solstice shit. Y'all keep going from one extreme to the next, swearing you know what you're talking about when you don't know the first thing you know, nothing. Are y'all aware of how large the castles on all the lands were? When the term castle made that term. And the fact that they built and they cover them and make them all smooth or something, but they were huge. Like, you can't even imagine how big they were. They had to destroy that history. And the majority, you can't even go back 3 generations. With your great-greats. Around my age, after that, y'all can't go back no further than that. This is a fact. I done showed you 7 generations. And pictures, they go, but I thought the camera made in France. Oh, stop that. didn't build it. They got videos showing them occupying Italy. But you don't want to go and research that. But an old Saint Nick was a Negro. You know how many people I ask, well, tell me about Europe and where it comes from. And you ought to hear the explanations they give them, what they teaching them in school. Lord Hill, one of the best songs he ever made was The Miseducation of the Negro. And you still have these fools running around because now they are like Georgia. Now we're all millionaires. Like millionaires with an empty dollar, and you get to live a little short time to enjoy something that everybody should be able to enjoy. That's how they create selfishness and this. So we have an indigenous community that thinks that, oh, well, the winter solstice, we're going to celebrate doing the same shit. Trees, gifts, this, that, and the other, food, cooking, still holding on to the lie of their existence based upon a religious empathy, a religious, what's called a vernacular of celebratory things that have nothing to do with the process of the soul. You're not walking in your truth, you're just getting close to it. You're not allowing yourself to exist in normal, I guess we say order. And for a moment you think that it's smart to have one moment of good time, people often come here, make it through the rough, and really learn to enjoy each other and learn how to come outside themselves so they won't be anxious feeling about this. And people are messing with them and testing them so they can make them stronger instead of bring them down compared to the world that you exist in. It's to test you to bring you further down because it's a experiment. And you still don't get it. And some of you, I guess you think that I'm supposed to beg because you're still begging for your existence. You don't know, y'all don't know how to celebrate. Celebratory. It's like the Holocaust. You know it all used to, right? Sacrifice. Why do you have to have the term and the word sacrifice? Some of you feel like if I let go of these old ways, everybody around me, my family, first of all, your family's the world over. It's busy fighting, harming, and killing each other in ignorance. So there's something to celebrate for a moment. Well, spend all that fiat IOU by the government telling you that they owe you. Every time you get a bank note, right, and you put it in your pocket, that's the government saying they owe you. Rob you of everything that allow you to explore and be that what you're supposed to be. Sign these treaties and ignore them and then tell you can't go somewhere. And then make you want to go like this. The VA could never pay me for the damage it did to me in the military. Never pay enough. You're supposed to go out there on Black Friday, this, that, and the other good deals, but I can get it like this. The problem is I'm not eternally bonded to the Lord. That's the difference. So I don't need to celebrate. I got ganja, I got tea, I got his babies in there, you know what I'm saying? It's all like my great grandbabies, goddamn it. And other things that are elusive because they're hard-headed, don't want to listen. You know what I mean? Wind, y'all, in the dust, excuse me. Where you getting where I'm coming from? This is not down and coming hard on you. Why don't you come together and celebrate celebratory the reunification? It doesn't mean that you can accept everything, but accept your place in the destiny of your existence. And you're not doing it. And a friend of mine, the police officer, reached out to me and says, man, that cuss, man, it's like 5 brown guys committed suicide in that first week. He said, man, I got off the force, man, after a year because he was scared. Because he was getting sucked into it. He had to unload the money at the bar, party, hand it to him. Yeah. He had been on the force for 12, 15 years. Like 4 years in the Army, Marine Corps, military police. He says a lot of people, because he says, man, some people know. I said, I don't give a damn. You think I did it live like I was doing doing it for show and tell. So I'm not here to stop, but I don't have to like what I see as far as what the term like means. It's unnatural. But I ask them a question, I expect them to respond. For the benefit of their existence, I would expect them to respond. And they better respond diligently when I ask. Yo, who you think you are, what you think you are, that's a warning. And a real one. Play the game, catching them. Cat and mouse. Both of them are magnificent creatures. I would have both as a pet. I know friends who got cat and mice and play all the time, and they're the best of friends. It's a beautiful thing when you see that world of balance. They were nurtured together. You'd be surprised to know that the cat caught the rat and needed, played with it, and it started comforting you. You catch people and you use them. You've all been used, whether it's extended or close family. Now here I'm getting attempted to use you for the betterment of existence. Now those of you with real medical problems and stuff, you're still leaning on I'm not. Sometimes, a lot of times you come out better and when you're better prepared to come on. But there are a lot of you who are strong, healthier than me in the physical aspirations of me. I can change things. But anyway, like you can tough this stuff and make it. But you choose not to. I told you you are great people. I'm not saying that to make you feel good. If you don't feel good, there ain't nothing I can do for you. That's something you gotta walk with. You can stay stubborn in ignorance to the world they created and keep giving energy to things that you shouldn't have. Alright, yeah. You can change. It's like a stubborn ass people. I heard somebody say, yes, someone's changing over. I was like, I don't be on there. Then somebody I read me asking for donation, Cashapp. What have you done? How many hundreds of books do you have that you use people's fiat? How much stuff have you bought to build something for everyone? What have you done for the community? How many people have you fed a snake? I'm throwing this out to those ignoramuses because they're always the one to say this. What have you done? You know, when I was buying all those at home, ordering those sandwich bags and going buying all those things, creating bread, getting all that non-boar's head and what you call the other one, meat, not processed, off the bone, making sandwiches with organic mayonnaise and mustard and whatever, right? Set up the grill in the parking page. Say, hey guys, it's for the homeless and anyone else. Buying a whole box of Bubba burgers, like 4 of them. Grilling. A couple of cop buddies come, hey, I get a couple burgers, man. I got the fries, man. You know, you go to RDs, you can go over there to, Slackers. And they were grateful for it. Nobody messed with me because they said he has something to offer. It's like when I was telling the story about 9/11 when I first got the page for the rest. I'm standing out there in a blue uniform with my service dog with a veteran thing from the VA. IDs, cards, and everything. I didn't want to say that. Let me run in the bagel shop, half covered with dust. Being nosy because World Trade Centers were on fire. My grandmother always went to play her lottery, and my brother forgot to play the numbers. It would have got me $17 million in 1993 or 2 it was. After a meeting with my moms, came down to my house and built a real apartments. My wife, I had every number correct. $17 million. And Dwight went to the penny arcade. They had the numbers with him. And when he came back to the card, they went home and she didn't think none of it. And the numbers came out. She did his laundry because he watched his clothes, wrong he was. And there was the lottery numbers I gave her. And there was every single number for $17 million. I didn't talk to them for like 2 years. It's still coming up. And us, we can check it. We're talking about the Dwight Alonzo Rob, the Dwight Alonzo branch. That's on Facebook and Instagram. You can reach out. Alright? He worked with Tyler Perry, setting up all his stuff at the different warehouse and stuff, the old homes and all that. I had a lot of he used to give me a lot of the stuff that Tyler Perry was selling, the copper pots and pans and everything. Yeah, I come from that family too. As far as the word love, man, you could never break that from me and my family. Like, close family. Hard to say. But I don't tolerate ignorance. You're dressing your lights up, you're complaining about electricity and bills later on, everything like that. And you still want to celebrate. And you want to exchange one thing. And y'all can't even come together and be celebratory or celebrate together. We got the people come in and they run off. No, what? Nobody's working. Slaving. This is the consistent inconsistency we deal with. Especially people who don't know how to communicate. You know, they whatever. Believe what you want to believe. Lack of knowledge. And yet you still think you know, right? I ain't coming over to Red Lives and be smacking everybody up. Go right ahead and I ain't telling you go run in the living room and start tearing down your damn Christmas tree and all that. But why don't you learn something while you have a chance to better yourself, so that way you don't have to be employed into the values that destroy. There are values that destroy. And you go, I'm having a good time. I got all the babies around. Can you take the babies, make a fire in the fireplace? Get everybody together, get some tell the stories. Whether you make it as entertainment, subjugate and implant other things in their hearts and minds. I'm just saying, I'm only asking. I really want to. Is it very complicated? Huh? No. All celebrations and everybody's still arguing. Upset with some people in family. Angry, man. I'm not angry or upset. I'm mad at anybody. Boy, you're stupid, boy. You're acting stupid. So you stop acting stupid. Other than that, no. If you want to lie and that's who you are and you exist in those lies, and it's terrible for you. Well, that shows who you are. I stay away from individuals like that. I stay away from them. All you women that have C-sections, are you celebrate life or birth? Life. Is it life that exists before the birth? Whatever the birth means. Anyway, you worried that all you women have C-sections? I'm not coming down on you. Instead of letting your hymen rip, poop out a little bit and bring the baby into the world, should be eating it anyway. But anyway. There's something that happens to the baby's head when it's shaped. So when the baby comes out, it's a cesarean. They get what's called a float. When they come out naturally, it shapes. And it's very important for stitches in the skull. The little nodule, that flat hump, right? Why don't y'all research that? See, you want to celebrate life, but you don't want to celebrate how life's supposed to come in. And then the part you're supposed to command to that life that comes in, to not exasperate, but exact the nature and natural order of nurturing. And the men play a major role in that. So, knowing that your existence there to bring this life in and allow that being to exist perpetually in a natural state of order of things. No, they gave you Halloween, And yo, what's happening? What's happening? I'm sorry, my apologies. I just popped up. Max B, Zuri, what's going on? Shut y'all up. Anybody else? I got Fred. Okay, I got you guys. I like some of these YouTube skills. I'm just back checking. Come on over here with all your little documents, so I can go into the beta of things. Exactly, silence. Because y'all are misleading too. These are things you're not supposed to play with. Tell me what they sell. Things have to do with your research. Someone say, what? Bring us together. Oh, so you're gonna tell me they put you in a school system to keep you out of the sunlight and real exercise sitting at a desk. That's the only exercise you're doing, and no exercise here. Feed you a bunch of bullshit. Away from the sun, give you a little 45 minutes. That's about what you get to play out there, and then you got to deal with everybody's ignorance and everything else. Perpetuated by the parents, or parents and for the state, in ignorance. Because they got a slave, and they got to go through all the angers and ups and downs, heartbreaks and everything else. Come on, you. Every time I see when you're so happy when it's solstice, I see you going, ah. Merry Christmas. Oh, there they go. You got a big red ribbon on your damn vehicle. That's supposed to mean something. But through hard work and through slavery, misinterpretation of existence, the fusillade of arbitration, that's supposed to mean something. Y'all, the Ponzi scheme. Afraid to let go. I'm on the cowards. No relationship with no cowards. Comfortable in their fake existence. Y'all can't even make a pebble lift off the ground. But you'll talk a good game. How many of y'all, when you look at the sky, you can see the difference between the blue and everything else, and see the black and white things that form? You want to say it's green, you read of seven colors. You know the seven importance of it. I ain't talking about some fake ass, what degree does the sun burn and all that other bullshit. Now it's getting a little cold now. The sun ain't on me. I gotta get back in the sun, man. I'm in the shade. I just want to know. I just want to know. Say, Ray, you low here now. Good looking motherfucker like me look like an elbow. I ain't gonna say your name. Might have been a bottom troll, the alien itself, but I was laughing my butt off. I was like, maybe I am. Whatever you think about it. I'll tell you, boy, y'all gonna supposed to suck up everything they gave you on run. Boy, y'all. Let them come around and watch. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna go out there and slave. I'm gonna. You know, when we work with OMEC, it's fun. It's also because we want to make sure that it's a job that's pretty decent. We got a lot to learn, but it's magnificent. It's fun. And I mess with everybody. At the end of the day, let's just have a good time. Enjoy everybody's company. You know? Put aside all the differences and all the thoughts and pragmatic everything. All the pragmatics. False existence. She's got a lovely old lady and she's magnificent. She really knows how to listen. She's funny. I put her too. I don't care who he is. But it's magnificent. magnificent. His children are magnificent. 2 sons. You know what I mean? And to be able to work with them, it is a beautiful thing. Those are times that you remember. Those are the times that you, and regardless of you being considered slave, it's the livelihood of somebody. And if all of us together can make that happen, regardless of what comes out of it, it's magnified a million times over. Anthony, what's up, beloved? Charles. When you can set aside your false existence, and you can stand in appreciation for the existence around you, then you step into an existence. And I ain't talking about the lie. I see things for what it is, not to get the point of being all stuck in about it. You know, I put on a show half the time. Because I know it drives people. I know it gets people like, yeah, you know? Sometimes it's the only way you can reach people. But the lie, regardless of me knowing how it ends, there's some highly intelligent, intellectual people. And no, you don't dismiss, because people, you need liberty, you need to read things, you need to take up your own challenge, you need to till your own soil. But you need guidance, and these people are beneficial to you. These brothers and sisters who take it and uphold and carry this. You need to listen. But you need also, besides being aware of what's what, you can't something from one to another. It all plays into the same cosmetic. It has nothing to do with your ascension, who you are, and your existence. It robs you. It takes from you. It deploys this mechanism. It's terrible. Am I making sense? Well, the one thing, y'all can donate us some Cashapp. Y'all can go to the Cashapp. So everybody can see. 50 cent, dollar, don't matter. It's not going to kill you. You know, have Cashapp in order to, donate tools, wood. I think the planks are still like anywhere between $2.79 to $4, right? The 2x6s, the 2x6 by 18s, 2x6 by 20. We're getting all 2x6 by 10. It could be anywhere from $2.79 for a plank. I think it's just 8 feet, up to 4 something, up to 18 to 20 feet long. But we're on the base, we're going to be doubling up on the joists and stuff like that. I'm going to show them how to do it. It's going to take a lot of measuring 3-4 times, getting the angles up, cutting once, and I'll see this happen. It's going to be magnificent. Why? Because brothers work together. I already know millennial Sharon, and she's older than me, Lois too, and millennials absolutely wise. I hope they're really paying attention. These are vital individuals. Not like little sisters, all right? They already said, hey, look, we got brothers and light skin, and they reach out more than anything. Right now, light skin rappers are making more sense than the brothers and sisters for so long. Hey! Whoa! Whoa! I thought I was coming this way. I'm gonna karate kick over here. And we got brothers, sisters. His brother, God's brother, gonna be coming. We got original lonewolf. I know he's gonna make his way here, and if we gotta help him, we'll help him. It don't matter. We need family. We gotta get more tents, and we gotta go up there and cook rubble down and put witch claw down and pound it down, and everybody's set up, and we all in the community. But we're camping it until we get done what needs to be done. So be it. We're in the warmth and comfort of each other's existence. Yeah. Serrata, yeah, it's going pretty. It's going pretty. It's not too bad. It's cool, but the wind, the wind stopped, it'd be hot. If the wind stopped, it'd be hot. I'm serious. A lot of mountains, you don't have, and then all the stuff that they've been doing. So, but y'all can't see it. I can't make you. I can only express, ask, share what little knowledge I have. I'm not wise. I don't claim wise or wisdom and all this other thing. None of that. I'm not proficient in that. I'm not gonna talk about what I know. I don't know a lot. I'm only gonna talk about things I know. And even then, that can change. Alright? Just like the decisions they make can change. They don't have to. I don't want to. I told you, I'm like Joe. I'm stubborn. I want to stay on the track and fast track of what they're doing. I'm being every line. Consistent to them. To that one. And dash from that. I'm covering this up with dash. More of those. I don't want to sound like I'm beating on people. I shared a couple of posts, videos, and stuff like that. I just want y'all to look at it and see things for what they are and not how it's meant to be seen. I don't want you to take my interpretation and run with it. You should have your own interpretation of things. You should be able to mediate your own decisions and your own grievances and everything else. You know what I mean? Appreciate it. You're beautiful too. You don't have to be part of the line. In no way, shape, or fashion. You don't have to be part of the line. You don't have to coexist with it. You don't have to walk with it. You don't have to nurture it. You don't have to feed it. Alright? Not at all. This right here, the story about them saying they took Africans and put them in Alaska, or Greenland, whatever, and they survived. They went back 100 years later and they're like, community, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's kind of a lie there. Regardless of that, everybody thinks blacks meant for the sun, and they tell you it's lying ass doctors for the sun. We are vitamin D flowing. Anyway, you see the system you're dealing with. Okay? System. It's unnatural about it. back in the studio. I know he has. But anyway, I just want to say, hey man, I'm uplifting. That's my purpose. I hope that y'all see things a little different. Well, I'm going to use that term. Can't make money. You know, we got to employ ourselves. Dynastically, we were a magnificent people. We didn't have these questions. One another to walk in the light of words. Here we are now, waiting for us to grow limbs and to be able to breathe. Well, they already got mud skippers, but a few other things. But you don't have to be an experiment. Okay? You have something to party to eat. What you doing? Oh yeah, of course. Yes, absolutely. We have some hot on the stove. We got a mom. Get out. Stand there right now. You can be sure what's that? What's that? What you put there? That's what I see with grandma. What's that? What's that, mama? What's that? What great grandma? Mama. And grandma was mom. What's that you putting there? Oh, that's tomato. That's what making up. Mom, throw some slash or parsley in there. Mom, what's that? You know, just learn how to cook. I'm not really cold. It's just, it's cool. I love it. You know, I take cold showers. I use the water because the ash, the dust, and the wind. And when I'm at the house, it's just whipping around here like a banshee. So, but I'm going to get over here. It's hot in our tent, and it's hot. And I'm relaxing. And look up a few things. See if I ordered that book. If not, I'll order it. I can break away because we're close to getting paid. I can spend a couple hundred and match it with money that I don't want to spend y'all's money yet. Something I'm going to use for lumber and stuff. I'll order a few more books. Excuse me. Just relax. Okay? And one last thing in the medical things. You see where they're starting to get, a lot of us knew when I started, when I was vegan. Like diabetes, cancer. A lot of that comes from these parasites in your body that your frequency's off. You're not taking certain things that keep these parasites from growing. Hookworms and worms and all that, tapeworms and all that. And these things are the things that are causing all the problems. And the system they have is what's feeding these worms to be like these super omega things that destroy from the inside out. So I'm going to be doing a detox pretty soon, where it's almost like a fast for about 2-3 weeks, and diet's got to change. But any of y'all aware how they're showing you that now, and they're not hiding it? As far as they're concerned, everybody's going to die soon. That's just the way it is. They'll gaslight and they'll hide it, but everyone's that's what they're doing. It's sad, right? I still can't fathom how people are ignorant to this. Doesn't matter what kind of story you think you're going to play for some secret organization or society. It doesn't matter. And there are those who are willing sacrifices. You'd be amazed. Oh my goodness. I had a couple friends who were once being nurtured and ran up in the Satanic Church in California and in Utah. And the stuff they were telling me, I was kind of like, you got some dumbass parents. You see that? That's why I look at some such thing as time. But the time that they created for you is short. You can't go into a place and relax, maybe not for just the same as that. That's damn right. Yeah, that's a red page. Yeah, that's my yeah. I'm a dragoon. Dragon. Arizona. Dragoon. Energy here is different. That's a modelo negro. And I'll give this a rock. Now we still drink. The blackest of beer. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Sisters, brothers in the power that protects that drink. So it's not all over the place like it is right now. And this drink allows us to be powerful. It's got ash. Anyway, appreciate you guys. And I'll see y'all maybe later. Tumbleweed! Got a tumbleweed! First one I seen, back where I was at, it'd be in front of my door like half high. Like all collecting my doorway. I used to have to go out there with my broom and push the tumbleweeds around. And I'm serious, bro. All the wind would be right there beating in the window, and I'm like looking out going, damn, it's like 100 tumbleweeds just piled up in front of my door. And I'm like, even my neighbor come down, my little Mexican homie. Remember him knock on the window. I'm sitting there looking out the window. And he's like, I got it. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. This is fun. Anyway, that's anyway, I'll see you guys right later.